Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today it's a combo request by Ale Ralex for the Panzer IV F-2 and the BF-109 F-2. Now, this on paper seems actually quite a good combo, I'm not going to lie. The Panzer IV F-2, obviously, great tank, absolutely love it. Obviously, with the first combo request that we got off Cotton Mallow, I think it was, with the Panzer IV F-2 J87B2, that went okay, but like I said, we had a bit of bad luck. So I'm hoping this one might be a bit better. So with the Panzer IV F2, obviously I've gone over that, but we're going to go over the BF-109 F2, which is actually pretty interesting plane. Because ironically, I have a model that a friend of mine gave to me of this aircraft. It's flown. In fact, I'll just quickly grab it. It was owned by Mr. Adolf Galland in 1941. It was a BF-109 F2. And he modified the 7.92s to be 30mm, and I think he tried to get the 20mm mounted in the 15, where the 15mm is. I've had that model for about 2 years now. It's just sat on my drawers, just literally right next to where I drove a Ferrari once on a driving experience. But I've always had a bit of a positive feeling about the BF-1 and F2, but there is also a bit of a negative side to this plane. The 15mm is pretty weak in War Thunder. It does not do a lot of damage. However, we're going to be employing it in a different role. Obviously, you can see the 250 kilo bomb underneath the fuselage there. That's going to be a main tank killer. But at the same time, with this 15mm, you can pop some tanks. As you can see, 15mm. That's pretty good. And obviously, we've got the 7.92s to back that up, so we can kill light targets with the 7.92s. And you could maybe even kill something like a KV-1 with the Armored Targets belt if you're lucky enough. Like I said, it seems a pretty good combo on paper. Obviously, you've got the bomb, you've got the gun, you've got the backup machine guns just in case you need to do a fighter or something. And you've got a good tank. A very good tank. So, hopefully this might go a bit better, or a bit better, I should say. So let's jump in. Like I say, it's one of those combos that, I mean, it makes sense that the F2s obviously join arms and go into battle as one another. I'd probably say if you was going to like add to this combo to like make a lineup out of it, you could put the BF-110 F2 in there just as a joke, and then you've got things like the Panzer 3M, you've got the Stur 42, you've got the Marder 3H. There's some good options here that you could add to this to make a proper lineup. But that's your personal opinion, subject to, well, everything is subject to change on your terms. But yeah, not a bad looking combo. But anyway, I'll see you all in the battle. And we've got our first battle on Eastern Europe. Not a bad map. I have good respect for this map. It's a very, I mean, it depends on what side I'm on. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this side of the map. I prefer being on the other side where I can go to go to the little courtyard just here. But we can still make this work. Obviously, I've not changed anything from the Panzer IV F2 last time we used it. I don't play this tank very often because a lot of stat padders use this thing to pad their stats. And most of the time, to be honest, the stat padders suck at stat padding. It's actually pretty funny. So obviously, usual plan, we will drive the tank until we get enough of the actual vehicle, the BF-1 and F2, and we will jump into it as soon as we can. So, plan is, we'll drive across this bridge, we'll head off to the other side of the map, and we will snake in and see if we can get into a good spot to obviously shoot at people and blow them away with this fancy German gun. They're already on the sea, I can't really RT it from here, I'm afraid. Let's have a look left and see if there's anything. No, surprisingly, that's unusual. I remember when Derp Angel first spaded this tank, and he pretty much wanted to marry it. It was that good of a tank to him. I mean, Derp Angel isn't the best player, but this gun just allowed him to just be much better than he normally would. in terms of firepower. We'll keep on going in and we'll make a hard left turn into the town area. Well, the outer town area. I don't see anything at the moment. There might be flankers coming up the northern side, but that's fine. At the end of the day, they won't know where we are. If I don't talk much, it's because I'm looking around and I'm focusing. I like to focus in that way. I'm just going to put the tank in first cruise control because I need to shut my blinds. I'm currently being blinded at the moment. No pun intended. You can blame the sunlight. It doesn't very often come in the man cave, but it is annoying. There we go, that's much better. I can now see. Yeah, that's that Sherman over there, so that's fine. Team, as usual, is dying. That does not surprise me in the slightest. I love it though, because like, every time I fight the Germans I get slaughtered by them. And yet every time I fight the Allies I get slaughtered by them. What are you doing then? 'Cause we'll sit here for a bit. This isn't really a spot that I use, but even so, we'll make it work for today. Oh, hello, Crusader right there. First kill. That's a bit overkill, but whatever. What else is there? Oh, there's a Sherman right there. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, it wasn't fast enough. I didn't even know there was a corpse blocking it. That poor Crusader. I feel sorry for him. Plodding along, just playing his little British tank. And yet he gets blown away by a German one. But to be fair, that happened in real life, so... That's a bad shot if I've ever seen one. That's better. Second kill. 120 left for the BF-109. Normally the Panzer IV's gun is questionable about going for a M4A2, so that's why I was a bit questioned about taking that shot. Oh, hello. What's that? Is that a 105? Yes, it is. No, that's just a gun being too high velocity there. Target damage. To be fair, that we did hit the side of Mantle like that. Critical hit. We took out everything in the turret. Lovely jubbly. How much more? Still quite a bit yet. Team is just dying left, right, and bloody centre. Like Jesus. That doesn't sound friendly. So I think it's a P40G that looked like, because it had guns in the wings, like 4 of them, or 2 30 cals in each wing. I believe that was a G model. What's that? Oh, another Crusader. Oh, what is it with ammo? Oh, for God's sake, it's the same guy. Why? Why? He's probably like... He's probably inexperienced. Oh, really? He now sees me a bit. Yeah, this team's not looking so hot, is it, ladies and gentlemen? Is he still there? Oh, never mind. I bet you that's a revenge killer from earlier. Well, that is going to be a revenge killer. Probably is. MSON 74. Let's have a look. No, surprisingly. Well, not much we can do at this point. Our team has completely collapsed. So we'll do what we can with the aircraft, with the 109 F-2. Kill assist on the Chino 2. We never hit the Chino 2. Probably with artillery, but our Italian Spitfire has just crashed, so looks like I'm the only aircraft up. And as you can see, our entire team is dead. Hooray! A useful team strikes again. I swear, that's going to be a common title for most of my videos. Like, fuck you know. Right, well, I don't know what's fully in the sky, so... I know there's a P-40 up, I think? That looked like a P-40. Nope, Corsair looks like he was trying to stall me, or stall for me then. Well, because we've got the bomb on, it's going to be a lot harder to do this with. We've got to clear the sky somehow. And they've got another plane coming in. Fuck's sake! Well, we've got our work cut out for us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do my best, but there's not a lot I can do. Fucking Jesus! Corsair's pulling energy out of its arse, so... So is the P-40, like, fucking hell, fire! Where's all these planes coming from? Right, ditch the bomb. We are spaded, so we should be able to outrun the P-40. Is there another plane dropping into my arse? Are you serious? What the fuck is going on with this team, honestly? I temporarily lost sight of the Corsair there, but I can see him just going to the tree line. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep up with the Corsair, but... Water's overheating, oil's overheating, hooray! And this guy's running for his runway. Oh, he's going for the ramp! Jesus fucking Christ! We've got his engine, so that's something at least. AA's opening up. Yep, 2 complete this game, partner. It was a P-36G. And the Corsair turns back the moment I break off. What a fucking coward. Yep, I'm dead here. There's nothing I can do. AA's ripping me to bits. Team's just gone. I can't do shit here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a very, very bad day at the office for my poor 109 pilot. I'm going in. There's nothing I can do at this point. The best I can hope for is if I take the Corsair with me, but at this point, that ain't going to happen. And there we go. 2 runway campers getting what they want. Typical. Well, unfortunately, folks, there wasn't much I could do. I was the last alive on my team anyway. This team was absolute trash. We'll have a look at the results screen in more detail when we get there. But my goodness, I've never seen such a bad team for Germans. Like, my goodness. Is there another guy that's spawned in? Yeah, he's actually spawned in an M42. If we look, let's have a look. 4 deaths, no kills, level 11, shouldn't even be here. And I know people hate it when I'm critical of people, but I'm sorry, this has to be pointed out. Level 64, 3 deaths, no kills. Level 8, 2 deaths, no kills. Level 9, 2 deaths, no kills. Level 19, 2 deaths, no kills. Got another one here, level 21, 2 deaths, no kills. 2 deaths, 1 kill. Like, this is ridiculous. Level 7. Any more that I missed? No, I've already seen him. But then you got this guy. He was pulling his weight. I was pulling my weight as best I could. But then you got a guy like this. Level 19. What the hell happened? Well, I can tell you right now, I am not sticking in low tier for a bit. I mean, I've got to do it anyway when the Chinese tanks eventually get opened up and whatever new low tier stuff will be added to 1.93. But that was freaking terrible, wasn't it? I literally could not do anything in the 109 F2. We did our best, but of course the runway campers always get what they want because, well, they're runway campers. And to be honest, we did get something out of it. We got that P36G, so that's always nice. But runway campers getting what they deserved, useless teammates. What more could you want in a battle? That is for certain. But sorry, it wasn't much of a combo usage again. Like I say, I cannot help these teams. I just cannot be asked half the time, and even when I do be asked, shit like that happens. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video on the BF-109 F2 and the Panzer IV F2. Like I say, good combo. Just when you get a team like that, you can't do shit. If you've got any more combos you want to suggest to me, please do tell me them. I will get around to them as soon as possible. If you've got any subscriber requests you want to send to me, please do send them in. I'll get on them as soon as I can. Just to bear in mind, obviously, with the 5 days a week, or 5 days a week, you'll get a video because of the assignments and all that. Just bear that in mind. But other than that, I'll do my best. And I will see you all on the next one.